When most people come to Colorado, Denver becomes their primary destination. Join us on Double Exposure as we push beyond Denver, exploring Colorado's history and beauty.
It's still the first night. We were in our tent tonight. It's been raining since we got here, pretty much. We're up here at the Mary Murphy mine, and it came down pretty hard. Then all of a sudden, about 11 o'clock, we wake up and find out that our tent is collapsing because the rain is no longer rain, but it is very, very wet, heavy snow, and so we abandoned the tent. We're now in the Jeep. Still cold, still very, very cold, and so we're going to try and ride it out tonight, and hopefully this will make some good footage for tomorrow, and I'm cold.
The Mary Murphy mine was discovered in the 1870s, and it was run off and on all the way through World War II.
Behind me is the main ore processing building of the Mary Murphy mine. It's got a really cool texture and it's got this great highlight on the side of it. I want to get a few establishing shots at a wide angle and then move in to get some more detail shots.
The real draw of these old mining buildings is the dilapidated state that they're in, but it creates a bit of a hazard when exploring them.
This is amazing. Got all these really big flywheels and rails and cables in here. It's really industrial. I gotta get a photograph of this one.
Quench my thirsting soul and you fill my appetite.
Welcome to Marble, Colorado. This 25-acre site was one of the largest marble processing mills. Right here where we're standing was the shop number 2. This is where they would cut and polish marble before shipping it on. One of the things I really love about these places is that you have a chance for some really abstract photos. Things that are completely out of the norm. We have ourselves right here a beautiful marble wall. And on the other side of this wall over here, we've got a big pile of marble rubble. Part of it being what they milled here, the other part being part of the wall. But in all of this, we still have different angles, different lines we can take, and we're going to go ahead and do that here in just a second. Marble's real beauty can be shown in places like this. With this wall right here, it's made from a lower grade marble, meaning that there are more colors. It's not a true white and gray blend, but it actually brings out more character in a situation such as this. Another really interesting fact about this place is that on either side of myself are these really tall pillars. And what it was a giant overhead crane that would pull in 25-ton blocks of marble. And it's really fun to think about the fact that, you know, the marble that was pulled in here and was milled here went to places such as the Lincoln Memorial and the Arlington National Monument. It just gives this whole area a whole new character. We've come across a really interesting part of this mill here. We're not exactly sure what it is, but right here we've got 3 holes in the ground, and then behind that is a pillar where a crane used to be. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay low, and I'm going to try and give myself a portrait shot right down the 3 of these holes, and let's see what comes out.
Behind me is Crystal Mill. The funny thing is, it's not actually a mill. It's actually a hydroelectric plant that provided power to the city that lies beyond. This is one of the most famous landmarks in Colorado. With this shot, I want to take a long exposure to give the water a nice soft feel and make it look really peaceful.
These 2 photographs really demonstrate the benefits of using a long exposure when photographing a waterfall. The photograph on the right was shot with a shorter shutter speed, which gives you a jagged look to the water as it comes over the rocks, where the photograph on the left was taken with a slower shutter speed and gives you a nice flowing soft feel to the water. Unfortunately, we ran out of light before we were able to get any photographs of the actual town of Crystal, which is really disappointing because there were several cabins and even the Crystal Club that were there, and it would have been really nice to get some photographs there, but we came too late in the day and we just completely lost our light.
So in our travels across Colorado, we've decided we're going to stop at Hanging Lake, one of the more popular tourist attractions, known for its beautiful clear water and these majestic waterfalls. What we're going to do here today is we're going to frame our shot to where we get the clarity of the water plus the silkiness of our waterfall using a slower shutter speed. One of the nice things about the new DSLR cameras is the fact that we have an LCD screen that makes our shot a lot easier.